Pretty people, all the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Let me know you're in the building. Hello, gorgeous. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday, and I just want to make sure that I came on live to share with you some motivation, inspiration, and some business tips to take you through the holiday. So if you are traveling, put travel in the chat. Say, I'm traveling. Yes, if you are traveling to visit your family or just to spend time or just to hug somebody, put travel in the chat. Say, I'm traveling, Jerusha. Yes, I see you. Make sure you make it to your destination. Make sure, yes, that you check in, that all is good. It's cold. How many of you are freezing right now? Me. I hate the cold weather. I hate that it's like 18 degrees and it's going to be 14 degrees. Like, seriously? I am in Atlanta because it's supposed to be hot Atlanta, not cold Atlanta. So, yes, so let me know if you're traveling. Put travel in the chat. I want to know how many people are traveling so that we can say a prayer for you that you make it safely to your destination. It's Friday. And also for those business owners that are serious, you're still working because the retailer stores are still open. You're like me, I'm focused. And that's what we're going to talk about today is staying focused throughout the holiday. Obviously, for some people that do celebrate, it doesn't matter if you do or you don't. It's your prerogative, right? But I think a lot of it has to do with what are you going to do with your time? And so, what are you going to do with this time that you have? If you're building a business, it's a great time to reevaluate. It's a great time. Hello, gorgeous. It's a great time for you to write down, what you're focusing on this year. What are the goals? What are the expectations? How are you going to push yourself? Because you are a champion and you are meant to win. And so this is a great time for you to do that, especially if you're off. Like when I worked in corporate America, we had to choose, if we can take Thanksgiving off. I worked in television for those you don't know. And so it's not just like everybody's off in television, correct? And so I didn't know that when I decided to go into that industry. So you had to ask for certain days off, but still somebody still had to come to work. And so I was like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like sharing my time. And so if you don't know me, I'm Jerusha. If you're just now following for the first time or you're just now hearing the sound of my voice. And so my background is radio and television, and I worked for CNN News here in Atlanta. Actually enjoyed the industry. I wasn't the person that hated my job. I actually enjoyed what I was doing. I saw a future. I was excited about it. I moved here for, working in television. So I wasn't that person, but I did not like giving them my time. So I wanted time freedom. So I had to focus to leave corporate America. I laid them off. They didn't lay me off. I laid them off. And so having the freedom to do that, having the focus and the desire and the will and just the courage to walk away like that, it takes a lot of grit. And so, but if you focus on anything, it can happen. So it's all in what you believe. And so that's what I did. So if you're a newbie to me, put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie, Jerusha. That just means you're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie. If you watch the replay, most of you will see the replay. Put replay. I need to know my replayers. And then, of course, if you feel like this is valuable, tag 2 people and share the broadcast. Okay? Tag 2 people, share the broadcast. If you're on Instagram and TikTok, make sure that you follow, obviously, because I want to talk to you about your focus. I had to be super focused when I decided to leave my corporate job to build my first direct sales company. And so I was like, I just want my own time. I don't want to ask you, can I be off for the holidays? I don't want to switch with anybody. You do Thanksgiving, I do Christmas. I don't want to do that. I don't want to ask you if I need to leave if my son is ill. I have a doctor's appointment. I don't want to do it. And so when I figured that out, I was like, oh, I got to find something else. Because this is what I always dreamed of. This is what I focused on. I focused on being here. And so I was like, okay, it's time to pivot. What else can I do that would allow me to have an executive level income that would create more income that I can build on, still leave a legacy, and still be heard? And so I didn't know what that was. The first person that spoke to me about network marketing, direct sales, I was like, I'm in. What I need to do, went straight to the top. And so that was great with that company. And then I decided, oh, social media. I want to be online. Everyone's online. Then I changed my focus. And so with my new company, I'm just loving the fact that I can actually be myself online. I can build an online presence. And so I'm focused on developing 100 new business partners 100, helping 100 families, changing 100 lives, helping those 100 earn $100,000 or more. I want that. That is it. Like, I'm like, I want that. And so if you focus, anything is possible. So we're going to talk about that. Yes. Hi, gorgeous. Okay. I see Maureen in the building. Tanya in the building. Let me know that you're in the building. Say hi, Jerusha. I speak back. So yes, put newbie in the chat if you're a newbie. And so yes, let me know that you are present. It's very important that I see you. Thank you so much for all the prayers. Yes, I always need them. Trust me. I always need the love. So show me some love. Tag 2 people, share the broadcast. And so what I want you to do is focus on the plan of action and envision the end results. I was focused on leaving my corporate job. I was focused on, being present for my son. So what do you want to happen in your life? What do you want to happen in 2023? What do you need to focus on to make that happen? Okay. It wasn't just, I saw it. I was like, what is it? Exact activity that I need to focus on. We all know, you know what it is. You know what you need to do to focus right now. Yes or yes. Do you need to focus on your health? Let's be for real. Okay. Do you need to focus on your belief? Do you need to focus on your work ethic? Do you need to focus on your time management? I don't really believe in time management. It's self-management, because you can't manage time. It's going to go whether you do it or not. You can only manage yourself with the time that you have. Do you need to focus on your finances in 2023? Do you need to focus on self-love? Do you need to focus on love, period? Do you need to focus on consistency? Do you need to focus on relationships? Whatever you focus on expands. What you focus on grows. What you think about expands. And what you dwell upon determines your destiny. I was determined. I was dwelling on leaving. I knew I wanted to build a business at that point. I knew there was more for me. I knew it. And I still knew I was going to get paid to talk. So you really do need to focus. I have to focus every day on what I want for my life. Okay. I have to pray about it. Let's talk about it. I have to talk about it, talk to myself, having a full out meeting in my own head about myself. I have to ask for my Heavenly Father, help me every single day. Listen, here's your business tip. This is what I believe a key is to having that clear focus with no distractions. Write this down. A pretty person is going to put this in the chat for me. First, seeing it. And I know people write it down and they hear someone else say it, but they don't actually do it. So it never works for those people that's thinking about it. And all of those people that are saying, okay, this is my year. Okay, next year, this is my year. Oh yeah, that was my year. This is my year. You've got to focus and make this happen. Stop making excuses. Stop stopping you from being greater. So write this down. The first thing is seeing it. Do you see yourself as an entrepreneur? Do you see yourself as having a successful nonprofit? A lot of people have nonprofits, but successful nonprofit. Do you see yourself? You're seeing it. I can see the 100. Yes, put 100 in the chat. I can see the 100. The next thing I want you to do is reviewing it. You got to review what you're focusing on, reviewing it and understanding it. Write it down. Seeing it, reviewing it, and thinking about it. I think about the 100 every day. So every day I go live, I'm like, I'm building the 100. I'm partnering with the 100. Yes. And so I've trained thousands of people over the years. I'm excited about, developed several leaders over the years. I've earned the cars, the trips, the diet, all the things, right? And so I'm like, you know what? The goal wasn't big enough. Those are material things, which were great, but I really want to make a serious impact on people's lives, not just extra money. Yes, you can make extra money, but like significant. So you got to think about it. Like thinking about the 100 gets me excited. Okay. And then write this down, feeling it. Oh, I can feel it. I just right now in the pit of my, I can feel the joy, the love, the appreciation. I can feel it. It hasn't even happened yet, but I can feel it. And you got to experience it within yourself. And the last thing you got to do is own it. And that's what people don't want to do. Owning it as much as possible. You got to own what you don't do. And you got to own what you do. Most people choose to blame other people for where they are. Now, I'm not saying that things don't happen. You get fired. I understand. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, what can you do? So you do have to own it. And so when you focus on something, there is a conviction to complete the task at hand. Listen, listen, strong convictions precede great actions. Okay. So if you got a conviction that you're going to win this year, you're going to help more people this year, you're going to write that book this year, whatever it is, a strong conviction precedes great actions, because you ain't got to be the greatest. But if you got that conviction, do you feel a conviction to change? A conviction is more like an emotional intensity a person links to an idea. So it's a passion that inspires us. So a person holding a conviction feels so certain. I'm so certain everything attached to me wins. I'm so certain I'm helping the 100. So I mean, they feel so certain to the point of obsession. I'm obsessed with being better. I'm obsessed with being greater. I'm obsessed with changing. Obsessed. So one of the best things that you can do to create mastery in any area of your life is to raise a belief to the level of conviction, baby. So when you have that level of belief, nothing can stop you. When you can reinforce a belief and turn it into a conviction that will help you make a positive, lasting change in your life. And so in order to do that, first of all, you got to focus on the plan. Write the plan. Focus every single day. I have to focus. I think people think, oh, I didn't have to do it today. Oh, you had to do it today. Did I have to come live, or did I want to come live today? Did I need to come live? What's the plan? I have to come live if I want to find the 100, whether I feel like it or not. So write this down. Planning is important. Okay. Planning what you're focusing on is important. Preparation equals profit. You better write this down. Somebody getting it. Somebody like, girl, Jerusha, you're talking to me today. Okay. Failing to plan is what? Planning to fail. You've heard that before. Yes. Okay. Did you listen to it? Failing to plan is planning to fail. If it's in your head, you don't have a plan. You do not, stop lying. You don't have a plan if it's just in your head walking around. Listen, it's not just the money. We love money, obviously, but money isn't everything. It's living life fully. Are you actually living what you thought you would live? If you are, I'm not talking to you. I'm not living without all the things I want to do. Like, oh my goodness, whenever I hear stories about children, whether they have cancer or they're homeless, or, you know, I was at the store and the parent had the child asking people for money, that breaks my heart. And I'm in the United States of America, right? And I'm just like, how is this even happening? How is this even possible when there are opportunities here, right? And we could actually change that. And so it's not just the money, but you have to have money to help people. But what is your true conviction for your life? And so there was a story. I don't know if I can really remember the story as good as it was told the first time. But one day, this rich dad, he took his son to this poor neighborhood to show him poor, you know, how poor people live and show him what poor looks like. And they spent that entire time, you know, meeting families, talking to people and things like that. So the dad asked the son, did you see how poor they were? You know, and he asked his son, what did you learn? And the son said, Dad, we have one dog. They have four. We have a pool. They have rivers. We have lanterns at night. They have stars. We buy food. They grow their own vegetables. We have walls to protect us. They have friends. We have encyclopedias. They have the Bible. His son said, Dad, thanks for showing me how poor we are. See, the moral of the story is it's not about money that makes us rich. It's about the simplicity of having God in our lives. It's about living life fully. So if you're living life fully, you're doing it right. So what you have to do is prepare to sacrifice to live life fully. Prepare for the setbacks that will happen if you're building a business, but you're still living life fully. Prepare for the conflicts. You're going to have conflicts. Prepare for the win. Focus on the win. Focus. There is, you know, this thing that I read. I'm always listening to speakers. I'm always taking notes. I'm always observing. I am always learning. Okay. I'm just an avid learner. I'm constantly a student, constantly. And there is a saying that every 10 minutes of planning saves an hour in execution. Write that down. See, the simple math to winning in 2023, yes, you're going to focus, but there's going to be some sweat plus sacrifice equals success. Sweat plus sacrifice equals success. So when you're focusing on building your business next year, you're focused on the activity. You're going to have a lot of sweat equity in that thing. You're not just going to earn a 6 and 7 figure income and it's just going to magically happen. You're not. You're going to sweat. You're going to cry. You're going to be upset. You're going to want to throw in the towel, but you don't, right? You're going to sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice television time. You're going to sacrifice being with your friends. You're going to sacrifice being with your loved ones. You will sacrifice. So sweat plus sacrifice equals success. And sometimes you have to sacrifice your favorite parts for the whole. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Sorry, somebody missed it, right? Sometimes you have to sacrifice your favorite part for the whole. So the ultimate goal is to change 100 lives for me, right? The ultimate goal is to have a greater impact. The ultimate goal, like, it's so big, right? So what do I have to sacrifice to get it? It's not going to be easy or everybody will be doing it. Listen, God don't birth failures. You were meant to do great things. You were meant, if you envisioned whatever it is, it's meant for you to complete that thing. It's meant for you to walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. And it's going to require you to focus. And too many people in 2022, you let other things, distractions get you off track and you stop focusing on the whole. You stop focusing because something, a man, a female, whatever happened, you stop focusing. But not today. You're going to commit. You're going to plan. You're going to focus every day. You're not going to hear these great speeches like this and be like, I'm motivated. Okay, motivation comes and goes. You got to be inspired on a daily basis. Not just motivation. Motivation by itself will not get you there. The problem with a lot of people that I'm talking to, they're just like, I'm waiting to get motivated. I already know you're never going to do it. I'm waiting to get motivated. Motivation is daily. That's just like taking a bath. Every single day, you got to get remotivated. Every single day, you got to get re-inspired. Every single day, you got to get refocused. Every single day until you reach the goal. So I believe during this holiday season, you're going to focus on what's your next move. You're going to focus and play this game of life because we all in the game. You woke up this morning, you got a pulse, you got a purpose. Okay, we are in this game. Some people actually play and they're winning. Other people are playing, but they're not trying to win. Then you got other people, they're playing, but they're just watching. Because if you woke up, you in the game of life. And so I want to see us do better. You're my people. Hashtag to all the pretty people. I want to see us do it. I want to see it. We got this, girl. We got this. So if this was good for you, you're like, Jerusha, this was good for me. Listen, we need other people, right, to jump on board. We don't want to be the best kept secret. The pretty people, we don't want to be the best kept secret. We want to help everybody that want to help themselves. You can't save the world, right? You've got to give them the tools to help save themselves. Nobody's coming to rescue you. It's you. It's you. It's you, Melissa. It's you, Nancy. It's you. It's you, Yvonne. It's you. It's you. You thought it was somebody else? Oh, it's you. You're the chosen one. Own it. If this was valuable, tag 2 people, share the broadcast. If you got value today and I just shook you up a little bit, like, let's go. If I shook you up, you're like, all right, it's time. Okay, the time is now. And so I certainly appreciate you. Enjoy your holiday weekend. If you're traveling, be safe. Obviously, let us know that you made it safely. I would probably come on to say, if you celebrate Christmas, happy holidays and have Merry Christmas to you and all the things. And so I will see your beautiful faces. So make sure that you follow. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You look pretty too. It's the collagen, baby. Hashtag collagen. Yes, be the best that you can. Focus. Hashtag to the pretty people. Oh, yes, focus. I love it. I love it. I love it. I appreciate you. I will have a great time. Knoxville in the building. Knoxville is in the building. Yes. Tag your business bestie, Make sure that you follow. I appreciate you. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for tagging you. I love you already. We best friends, girl. You can ask me any business question. And so I will see you. If not, I'll probably see you on Sunday. Enjoy. I appreciate you listening and learning. And I'll see you on next week. Yes, gorgeous. I appreciate that. Yes, the ultimate goal. I see you right on. Angie in the building. Hey, Angie, how you doing? Well, I'm just thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for my friends, my fans, my followers, my family. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I see you on the page.